Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So today we are going to start reading in John 8. And over the next, as long as we stay here in this material, I want you to remember in talking about those four women that Matthew lists in the genealogy, the importance of the lineage. And for the Israelite people, the legality of inheritance, and that's what it was about. The Israelites were God's chosen people. They were set apart. God covenanted with Abraham way back in Genesis, I believe the first time, Genesis 12. That's where God calls Abram at that time. He says, "Now the Lord said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land I will show thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and I will make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curse thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed." And so, God set Abraham and his people apart. And then that's where we go, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And from Jacob, the 12 tribes of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. God's set apart people. Now, and footnote from the Passion says, the entire book of Matthew presents the beginning of the glorious story of Jesus, God's anointed one. The genealogy given by Matthew presents the legal claim of Jesus Christ to be king through the lineage of David, from Joseph all the way back to the promise given to Abraham. So Matthew does say, and let's just go back there really quickly to establish all of these things before we jump into John 8. When you are reading the genealogy, it says, down to verse 16, Jacob, the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus. In all of these, if we read it, can we read some genealogy? Just everything is important. Every word that Holy Spirit inspired to be canonized, to be written in this Bible, is important. Now, what can we learn from the genealogy of Jesus? Well, there's a couple of things. So Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah. Let's see how many of these names I'm going to butcher. The father of Judah and his brothers. Judah, the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez, the father of Hezron. Hezron, the father of Amram. Aram, the father of Amminadab. Amminadab, the father of Nahshon, the father of Salmon. Salmon, the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz, the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Obed, the father of Jesse. Jesse, the father of King David. King David, the father of Solomon, whose mother had been the wife of Uriah. Solomon, the father of Rehoboam. Rehoboam, the father of Abijah. Abijah, the father of Asa. Asa, the father of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat, the father of Joram. Joram, the father of Uzziah. Uzziah, the father of Jotham. Jotham, the father of Ahaz. Ahaz, the father of Hezekiah. So do you see? It's all about the father and the firstborn, because all of these men had multiple children, but the only ones that are listed is the lineage, the line of the firstborn son. And in all of these, it's, again, repeating myself, the father and the firstborn son, the father and the firstborn son, except for those women that we've already mentioned. And so this line, reading and notating and looking and examining this line, proves legally Jesus' right to the throne. Isn't that amazing? Jesus' right to be king, not just because he's the Son of God, but he came through the line and the lineage of David. That he would, Isaiah prophesies that he would sit on his father's throne. He would sit on the throne of David. He came through the lineage of David. Every single word is important. So when we go in to read John 8, remember, have that kind of going in the back of your head, the importance of the lineage and whose child you are. And of course, in this sense, the men and the firstborn. And we'll pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.